Hi everyone, welcome to my channel BioCatalyst 2021. In the previous video, we started with taxonomic aids and we studied about botanical gardens and zoological parks. In this video, we will study about the other two taxonomic aids, that is herbarium and museum. Now, what is a herbarium? Herbarium is actually a storehouse of collected plant species. So, mainly this herbarium is used for plant species. And these plant species are actually dried, pressed, and preserved on sheets. So what is done is that whenever the taxonomist or the student who is studying about the plant species, they go to the field and they collect the plant species, whether they are collecting the part of the plant, that is the leaf or the root, or the entire plant if it is a small herb. They go and collect it from the field, and then later on they need to dry the plant and press the plant. So when they dry and press the plant, then or they preserve the plant, they use very thin sheets, and those thin sheets are called flimsies. Between these flimsies, they put a blotting paper and then they put the plant. So the plant is between the blotting paper and the flimsies, and then a weight is put on these plants so that they are properly pressed, so that whatever part of the plant they want to expose, they press it in that way. So for few days, when the plant is kept between the blotting paper and the flimsies, then it dries and is pressed properly. Why do we put the blotting paper? Because we need the moisture to be removed from the plant, because if the moisture remains, then it may get some fungal infection or it may just decay. So that is why the plants have to be properly dried. So that is why we use the blotting paper or any kind of absorbent paper. Later on, when the plants are properly dried, pressed and preserved, then we take them out and then they are put on a thick white sheet where they are pasted. Now let's see what is the kind of white sheet that is used. Now you can see here that I have drawn a white sheet, and at the right bottom there is a column. So in this column actually we write all the information about the plant, and the plant is pasted over here. Suppose this is the plant, so it is pasted in whichever form we want, and it is all the dry plant. Now we have to write at the bottom of the sheet all the information about the plant. The size of this sheet is a standard size. It is 29 centimeter by 43 centimeter. This is the size of the standard size of the sheet that is used. In North America, they use a different size. They use 29 centimeter by 41.5. So that is a difference in the North American style and the remaining part of the world. Now, what is the information that we put here in the bottom right? The information is that the local name of the plant is written, then the botanical name, the place from where it is collected, date, name of the collector, whoever is collecting the plant species, habitat, and any other information that we want to put. So everything is mentioned on that sheet. So as soon as we open the herbarium, we know that okay, this is the plant that we are studying and all these details are given. Then after that, if we the local name and everything, we can also write the classification of that plant. We know all the detail. So usually these are used as taxonomic aids, because if we come across any kind of plant and then we want to explore it, which plant it is, then we open up the herbarium and we look for the name and all the details about that plant and we know about it. So this is the use of a herbarium. Now we come to the next one, museum. The museum is actually a place where preserved plant and animal species are kept for studies. So mainly it is for studies, even people go for recreation, but mainly it is for study. And these species are preserved either in jars in some preservative solution so that they are not decayed, or if suppose we are using some kind of insects in the museum, we are trying to preserve some kind of insects, then those insects, because they are very thin, just they need to be dried. So they are dried and they are mounted. Mounted means they are pinned and then kept in a covered box. So here you can see how these insects are pinned and they are enclosed inside the box, because like butterflies, their wings are very delicate, and if they are in open, then they might get decayed. That is why they are all dried and then pinned and then kept inside closed boxes so that they are protected, and all the information is also written inside on the boxes on the side, whichever insects we are talking about. Like this is actually a box where there is a collection of many insects, or but if suppose we are just talking about one insect, then all the information about the classification, its common name, its zoological name, everything is written in detail. If the large animals are also in the museum, then all those soft parts of the animal, that is the organs, they are all removed, then they are treated, the skin and the hair, they are treated, and then these animals are stuffed. So when we go and visit a museum, then we can actually see the animal in the actual form. They appear as if they are real, because they are all stuffed, so the particular shape and size of the animal can be seen. So here you can see in the picture how these different animals are stuffed and they look so real. So museum is also a place where we can actually really study the actual size, shape of the animal, the color of hair, how they look. So all these can be studied. Even in museum we can study about skeletons. There are various kinds of skeletons that are placed, or even the fossils are also placed in museum. So we can study different plant and animal species. We can study about bones. We can study about the entire skeleton. We can study about also the habitat and the fossils. So it's a very useful place. So these are the two taxonomic aids that we have studied. We will do the remaining taxonomic aids in the next video. I hope you like it. If you like my video, please subscribe my channel. Thank you.